Okay, so here we are on the 5x5. And this one is also day 26. I think it's 26. But we're looking at 77 degrees Fahrenheit and 70 to 71% of relative humidity. So it did rain yesterday. It rained pretty good. But we're gonna let them do what they're gonna do. Being that they're in the bedroom, I'm lucky enough to be able to control this environment a little better than I normally would. So you can see they're coming together pretty good. Once they start swelling, this is gonna be maybe one big old bud right there. Last week a little bit. I don't want to keep defoliating while it's in flower, but I don't want big leaves to block the light coming down to the bottom. And still, as you can see, there's no trellis net in the tent. Day 26 of flower. I'll sit here in the front for a minute and just pick at not even little, these big leaves that are covering these bottom branches. Trying to make sure I'm getting good light penetration. Not going to really go too deep, because I did that last week and I did a heavy one. I don't mind stunting the growth right now, but I definitely don't want to stretch the plant out to the point where it may start to produce pollen sacs. So I'm just going to grab these that are overlapping other leaves. Well, not overlapping, but touching other leaves, which will create moisture. Look on this side here. She's looking really nice. Also, something else that you will notice, especially after a leaf strip, that the humidity in the tent may drop a little bit, which is good, especially in flower. But for the most part, we're on cruise control. As long as we don't get a bunch of gnarly leaves balling up on top of each other inside the canopy, we are on cruise control. So a little bit later on today, I'm going to come in and fill up all of the watering trays And at least once a week I hit the topsoil with some recharge and maybe a little Epsom salt. Believe it or not, we haven't done our final top dressing on this yet, so I think next weekend I'll plan to do the top dressing. And matter of fact, I'm not even going to water this weekend, because in this environment I've gotten lucky where the soil does not dry out very fast, and then sitting on the AC Infinity watering trays kind of keeps them happy, especially those roots that are reaching all the way to the bottom of the pot. So they can get water. They're definitely going to get water, but I want to dry out the topsoil so that I can top dress and water that in really, really good when I do it. So I don't want to put too much water up top when I'm going to use a lot of water after top dressing. So there we are. Those the updates for. In this tent, it's mainly Orange Kush Cake and one Gotti Girl back there in the corner. And the other tent, number one, that's all Gotti Girl, real tall plants, and they're the 3 plants in one tent. So they're all on the same schedule, same time. So I'll try to do the video including both tents. So Orange Kush Cake and one Gotti Girl back there in the corner. Yep. And this is my AC Infinity 5x5 tent with the smart controller. And this awesome light right here, which is so simple, but very powerful. And it's quite effective, quite cost effective. But it's a 720 watt light. And this is the space that I have. And I showed you the space I had in the 4x4, but this is the space that I have on the sides of this one. So I'm getting pretty good coverage from this light, again, in the larger tent. So we'll come back. I'll see you on the next update. Guava Girl and, no, not Guava Girl. Orange Kush Cakes by Ethos and one guava.